An apartment fire this afternoon has forced several East Alabama families to find new places to stay.
A complete week of spring weather across East Alabama. We'll tell you how warm it's going to get coming up.
Wrestling season has come to an end while the basketball postseason is firing on all cylinders. EAN Local News starts right now.
This segment of EAN Mobile News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Lori Denton. Anniston firefighters say a large structure fire damaged an apartment complex this afternoon in the area of Warrior Road and Greenbrier Deer Road. By mid-afternoon, firefighters had contained the fire and were asking all non-essential individuals to avoid the area to allow emergency crews space to operate safely. At this time, 6 families have been displaced. The American Red Cross has been notified and is assisting those affected. No injuries were reported from the fire. One woman was killed and 2 other people injured in a single vehicle accident early Sunday morning in East Gadsden. State troopers say 65-year-old Kathy Hamilton of Elkmont died when her pickup truck ran off the road, hit a fence, and sank into a pond. The accident happened around 5:53 Sunday morning on Riverview Drive near Tillison Road in Gadsden, according to Etowah County Sheriff Jonathan Horton. 2 passengers in the pickup were injured and taken to the nearby Gadsden Regional Medical Center. Horton says deputies and members of the Etowah County dive team responded to the scene of that accident. The dive team is made up of personnel from the Etowah County Sheriff's Office, the Police Department, Gadsden Fire and Rescue, and Glencoe Fire Department. Heflin will soon open the first phase of a new city park, which will eventually feature a playground, ball fields, pickleball courts, a dog park, walking trails, and more. Mayor Robbie Brown says city crews are currently grading part of the 88-acre development and hope to have a wellness complex ready soon, featuring ADA-compliant playground equipment.
The wellness complex itself is going to have a zip line in it. It's going to have a sit and spin that's going to allow adults to sit with their child and spin. It's a wonderful project. I'm really excited about it. And the good thing is we paid for it. We didn't have to borrow any money for it. So that's one reason we're doing it ourselves. Like I said, we're trying to have it up and running by April. So maybe springtime, kids will be able to come out and enjoy.
Brown says WM Grocery, which sits next to the park property, will allow public access to the playground from the road that leads to the grocery store. Permanent access will be provided after Phase 1 is completed.
Phase 2 will be the entrance that'll be coming in off of Aldot's right-of-way, but that will also, in Phase 2, will take care of the pickleball courts and the dog park up front. All right, so it'll just be a small dog park, big pickleball court sits over beside the funeral home. And then when we go into Phase 3 we'll start the ball fields.
Once the Phase 3 ball fields are completed, Brown says Heflin officials are looking to expand the park area to include several more attractions.
We bought the 33 acres behind us. We're hoping to put bike trails out there. There'll be an amphitheater out there. There'll be ball fields out here. And then there'll be plenty of green space where if you just want to come out and enjoy the day, throwing the frisbee, whatever you want to do. And then we've got one field that's a multi-use field, and that you'll be able to come out and enjoy soccer. Anything you want to do should happen right here, and we're really excited about it.
Some East Alabama residents say their environment is being polluted by huge piles of tires. That story and more when we return.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
Hi, my name is Edith Couch, and I'm a patient at Good Hydrations. Well, I've known Dr. Sneed, and I've known the people at CARES ever since I moved here from Atlanta. And so I had told him about my infusions that I got because I went all the way to Birmingham. These are friends, and they're also very caring people. They asked me questions, asked me what I wanted, told me what they had to offer, what they thought would be best for me given my health situation. And so I've been coming here ever since the first trial one that I did with them.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Metal Buildings, custom metal buildings built right here in Anniston.
The City of Anniston's Code Enforcement Department has launched an investigation into neighborhood complaints about thousands of tires being kept outside by a West Anniston company. City officials say they have heard community concerns about what some residents are calling an unauthorized landfill, and they are working with ADM and other environmental agencies to examine the situation thoroughly. Neighbors have complained that the tires are attracting pests such as rats and mosquitoes, causing problems for people who live in the McCoy Avenue area from 23rd Street down to 18th Street. They also worry that the tires might catch fire, causing even more damage to the environment. An infrastructure modernization project expected to save Calhoun County schools more than $7 million over the next 20 years will start this month. The school board has approved efficiency upgrades across more than 2 million square feet of district facilities, creating better learning environments. The project is a partnership with Schneider Electric, a company specializing in energy management and efficiency. Installation begins this month, launching the first phase of a long-term modernization plan. The initial upgrades include standardized LED lighting upgrades, installation of a centralized building automation system to improve operational control, and implementation of a planning tool to provide insights into building conditions, replacement priorities, and long-term budgeting. Calhoun County Board of Education President Michael Webb says the best part of the project is putting money into the areas where it is needed the most. Rainbow City officials say they will be closing off a section of Lister Ferry Road on Wednesday so public works crews can replace a crossover pipe under that road. They have posted a map on Facebook to show drivers the proper detour around this area. Motorists are asked to use caution as the detour route is narrow and very residential. When we come back, graduates of one East Alabama high school will be eligible for help paying for college.
Big dreams deserve a strong foundation. Whether you're starting a business, building a backyard shop, or just need more space, Waldrop Metal Buildings is ready to help. Every project is built to fit your vision, your style, and your budget. Let's bring that dream to life. Call Waldrop today.
Life doesn't stop for car service, and now it doesn't have to. With the Ford Mobile Service Van from Buster Miles Ford, our certified technicians come to you for oil changes, brake service, tire rotations, battery tests, and more. It's the same trusted service now delivered right to your driveway. Schedule your Ford Mobile service today at bustermilesford.com.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit us at any one of our 5 locations in Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln.
Former Gadsden State President Martha Lavender has established the Dr. Martha and Tim Lavender Endowed Scholarship to benefit graduates of Hoax Bluff High School. College officials say the gift will create a permanent source of scholarship support because the funds will be invested to generate annual earnings that will provide assistance for generations to come. Lavender, who served as president of Gadsden State Community College from 2015 to 2020, said the scholarship reflects both her personal commitment to students and her gratitude for the community she has long served. The scholarship will begin its award for the 2026-2027 academic year. The creation of the scholarship was announced by the Gadsden State Cardinal Foundation, which works to secure private resources that enhance educational opportunities, support student success, and strengthen the college's impact across its service area. We leave you tonight with scenes from this weekend's Night to Shine party. The annual event, sponsored by the Tim Tebow Foundation, is a prom experience for people with developmental disabilities. The Reverend Gary Cornelius, pastor of First Baptist Church of Oxford, says his congregation has been organizing the local event for the past 3 years.
To have a prom night, a night where we recognize them as special and letting them know how special they are, that God's created them, and we get to take part in that. We, what we say, the ministry of presence, be there to encourage them and to let them know God loves them and their families and all the things that their families go through. We're there to encourage them too. 3 years ago, First Baptist was asked to help with this, and we got involved and honestly didn't know what it looked like. And once we got to be a part of it, we fell in love with it. Our folks have fallen in love with getting to do this to help folks in our community, and it has been a true blessing for us. It's one of those nights that when you finish, you're so excited because you know you have given of yourself to help others, and it makes such a great difference in their life and the family's lives, and it's a ministry of encouragement.
This week's weather is off to a great start, especially since it's still the middle of February. John Holder is in the EAN Weather Center with your local forecast.
Lori and Dee, for the middle of February, we are way above average for temperatures across East Alabama. We will detail that spring-like forecast next.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below.
It was another absolutely beautiful sky today on our EAN weather cam on Quintard Avenue at Anniston. Plenty of blue sky. A few white puffy clouds out there in the distance. No big deal with that. Certainly no rainfall today. And here at the EAN Weather Center, the temperature today soaring to 72 degrees. That is 13 above the average after a morning low this morning of 50. That was also a dozen degrees above the average. And these temperatures are going upwards from here for the rest of the work week. Tonight is going to be a very nice evening across East Alabama. Clear and cool tonight. Certainly no chance of rain. The low tonight dropping down to 43. Coming up tomorrow, if you like today, you're going to like tomorrow as well. Almost a repeat of today. Plenty of sunshine at 9 a.m., 55 degrees. By lunchtime, we're at 65 degrees, and the sunshine and warm weather continues tomorrow afternoon. As we'll have plenty of sunshine at 3 o'clock. Kids going back to school tomorrow after a holiday. They get out of school. It's going to be nice, 71 degrees tomorrow afternoon. Here's the 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama. Look at these numbers. Temperatures 15 to 20 degrees above the average all week long. 71 tomorrow. Maybe a few more clouds Wednesday with a high at 73. There's a small chance of rain overnight Wednesday night and Thursday morning. That's not a big deal. The big story going to be the temperatures. Look at that, 58 degrees for the low. That's almost our high for this time of year. 77 for the high Thursday afternoon. A little bit better chance of a shower on Friday. Look at that morning low, 60 degrees when you wake up Friday morning, soaring to 76 by Friday afternoon. We're unsettled. There's a lot of questions about the forecast for the weekend as far as the timing and the intensity of the rainfall. Could we have thunderstorms? Could we have some rainfall? That's all kind of up in the air right now. At this point in time, Saturday, a 40% chance of showers. We remain way above normal at 70 degrees. Cooling off on Sunday, about a 1 in 3 chance of a shower or storm. The high will be 60. And then we're back to actually below normal temperatures in about a week. 54 for the high on next Monday with a morning low of 28 degrees. That's still pretty close to normal for this time of year, but that is a long way away. For the next 6 days across East Alabama, nothing but springtime weather. Let's take a look now at the rainfall that we received. This is ending at 7 a.m. this morning, so this will include the rainfall that we received yesterday. Most folks here in East Alabama seeing anywhere from a quarter to a half inch of rainfall. We're abnormally dry again, and we're on the verge of being back in a drought situation, so we needed that rainfall here. We'll have some more rain chances coming toward the weekend. How much we're going to get, that still remains to be seen. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, bright and early at 6 a.m. with your Tuesday weather at a glance. Right now, after the break, Colby Amos will be back with your Monday Night Sports.
Discover the elegance of fine jewelry at Couch's Jewelers. From timeless diamonds to stunning gemstones, every piece is crafted to perfection. Experience the quality in person. Your next treasure awaits. Visit us today in Anniston.
As the wrestling season comes to a close across the state, one East Alabama athlete stood above the rest when it mattered the most. After months of hard work, early mornings, and tough matches, Evelina Williamson finished her season in dominant fashion, capturing another state title for Cleveland County. Williamson claimed the championship in the 107-pound weight class to become a two-time state championship after winning last year as an 8th grader and now as a freshman. An impressive accomplishment that sets the tone for what could be a special high school career. With 3 years still ahead of her, the future looks bright for Williamson as she continues to establish herself as one of East Alabama's rising stars on the wrestling mat. And she wasn't the only girl wrestler from East Alabama making headlines at the state tournament. Oxford's Carly Arriaga turned a standout performance in the 165-pound weight class, finishing 3rd at the AHSAA State Wrestling Championships, becoming the first girl wrestler from Oxford to ever place at state in school history. Her 3rd place finish marked a milestone not only for herself, but for the program, as Arriaga showed toughness and skill throughout the tournament as she battled through a tough competitive bracket. Arriaga's performance is another sign of growth of girls wrestling in East Alabama, highlighting the increasing number of athletes making an impact on the state stage and helping raise the profile of the sport for future seasons. With one individual once again claiming a state title and another making school history, another program stood above the rest on the sport's biggest stage in a familiar setting. Weaver claimed yet another state championship at the AHSAA State Wrestling Tournament, rallying late to edge county rival Alexandria by the slimmest of margins. The boys' title came down to the wire, with Weaver trailing before a momentum-shifting moment from Hayden Hayes. Hayes delivered a crucial pin to earn his 2nd individual state championship and swing the team's force into Weaver's favor. Not long after, Dalton Fink sealed the deal with a major decision, clinching the championship as Weaver finished with 156.5 points to Alexandria's 155 in the Class 1A to 4A division. With that win, Weaver's boys added even more history to an already storied program. The title marks Weaver's 13th state championship overall and their 4th in the last 5 seasons, continuing a dominant run at the top of Alabama's high school wrestling. The celebration didn't stop there. Weaver's girls also brought home a state title, bringing back-to-back championships after winning the Class 1A to 5A divisions. The Lady Bearcats topped Alexandria 136 to 77.5, 1 year after capturing the first ever AHSAA sanctioned girls wrestling championship. By the end of the weekend, Calhoun County Schools claimed both the championship's blue map and the runner-up red mat trophies, capping off a memorable day and solidifying Weaver's place as one of the state's premier wrestling programs. That's going to be all that we have for sports today. Back to you, Lori.
Thank you for watching East Alabama Now Local News. We appreciate all of your support. Please like and subscribe to see more local news for your area. We'll see you back here Wednesday for your news on your schedule.